Oh, okay. It's not even close to in tune. I really didn't want to wait any longer. It's just getting good. Good morning. Welcome to Maine. I can't believe there are even a couple of you live streaming with me right now. It's very early. Good morning to you too. Wow. I was born in a desert town, waiting on a wife. Met a brown-haired girl, reaching brimstone and fire. She drove an old pickup, she had dust on her shoes. Said, let's make for the sunrise, he's called us to move. I jumped up his shotgun, thinking it was good I knew. And I thank love is the strangest creation I could dream. She drove fast like a rocket, straight like a train. 120 miles out, she asked me my name. Yeah. Did a little truck stop, she told them all, reach for the sky. She held up a pistol, there was a grin in her eye. She threw me a Bible, she said to read in the night. But I sang like a preacher, she took every dime. I thank her is the strangest creation I could dream. I don't know about religion, but I'd love to believe that if there's a heaven, she's there waiting for me. Where the trucks all drive fast and the mileage is free. I think love is the strangest creation I could dream. I think love is the strangest creation I could dream. I think love is the strangest creation I could dream to know. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. I didn't want to miss anything, so but I did not have time. Oh, I didn't quite have time to make coffee, so I thought I'd bring you along for this at least. It's the price of the sunrise. Oh, you have to watch me make coffee. It's good to see you. I can't believe how many of you are online with me right now. That's crazy. Oh, it's pretty over this way too. I don't know if you can see the sky behind this house. Yeah. It's been a really, it has been a really gray last couple days. I don't know about for you all, but it's been pretty gray around here. But I mean, that's okay. Gray could be beautiful too. Being near the water like this is, it's just, I feel super, super lucky every single day that we can be here. This is, right, this is one of my favorite moments every day. Not necessarily the sunrise. I mean, the sunrise would be my favorite moment every day, but I'm not usually up this early. No, this is the first sip of coffee, right? I mean, haven't brushed my teeth yet, nothing. I rolled out of bed, threw on a couple layers so I could be out here with you. I was able to make a little bit of coffee. And now I get to share the first sip with y'all. Cheers. Good morning. God, I make terrible coffee. I really do. But it's hot and it's brown. That makes me happy. Yep. The geese are singing. Song sparrow in that direction somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the guitar. Tomorrow, I fly out to Colorado. Pretty excited about that. playing a house concert in Parker, Colorado. Then a house concert in Salt Lake City, Utah. Then I will be, although I will tell you this, between then I have Tuesday off, and I will be in Utah, and so we're gonna have to figure out a really cool spot. I'll be with my brother Art. We're gonna have to find a really cool spot to live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be 5 p.m. there. It might be right around sunset. That'd be pretty cool. Sweet like a melon, sly like a felon. I've been wanting to dance all night. This party's lonely, ever going. Hold me outside. Stars around. It's a what if we only had tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? Had a wait for the right time. If you were me to stop this wrong ride, let your head fall down. Late night thinking, I've been wounded to figure you out. I like tea with my honey, and I've not had much more. Like some good life, somebody. Words as big, we can dream. What if we only had tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't wait for the right time. You were made to stop this wrong ride. Let your head fall down. What if we only had tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't want to wait for the right time for you and me to stop this run around it. What if we only had tonight? I don't want to wait for the right time. Oh, you made me to stop this run. Let your hair fall down. Let your let it fall down. Oh. Okay. It's gonna be one of those mornings where I'm gonna need to put the guitar down in between songs so I can feel my fingers again. Selfishly get to sip another sip of bad coffee. It's actually really good coffee given to us by my sister-in-law, Betsy. Delicious, high-quality coffee. It's just that I don't really believe in measuring. And it was early, and the lights were off. So that happened. But yes, tomorrow at this time, I will be getting on a plane, and we'll be in sunny Colorado, then Salt Lake City, and then 3 super fun shows in Florida, 2 house concerts, one in the Tampa area, one in the Jacksonville area, and I get to head back for a solo performance at the Funky Biscuit in Boca Raton. I am so psyched that club, we just reached out and said, hey, Adam is doing some house concerts. Just a shot in the dark, but you wouldn't want him to come back. And they're like, come on. They moved some artists around in their schedule so they could have me. So I'm really excited to be back there. That's going to be on a Tuesday. Shit, I don't know what time the show starts. But we should live stream it. We really should. I'm looking at some of your comments right now. Yeah. The birds are one of the coolest parts about being up here. There's so many of them. Pretty awesome. Usually some more out on the water. I see a couple of them right there. Okay. Shh. Dan, I see your comment. You're right. He's not hazelnut. Surprise hazelnut. It was a gathering not too long ago. Another sunrise gathering, actually, I think. Must have been, right? Out on the beach in LA before getting on a plane with Allie and Willa to come back east. And I picked up a coffee before the live stream. That was clearly labeled regular coffee. It turned out to be hazelnut. Nobody needs that in their lives. That's fine if you like hazelnut. I don't mind hazelnut. But I don't want to drink it unexpectedly. Not at this hour. Lorraine, we are out on the St. George Peninsula in Maine today. That's where we are. That's where Allie and Willa and I are hanging our hats these days. Believe it or not, we get to see this every day when we're here. It's kind of a hard decision in that every time I leave for tour or come back for tour, which is already a lot of driving and a lot of work, there's an extra 3-hour drive from Boston to get up here. So that was the hard decision, but when we're here, it doesn't feel like a hard decision. Okay. Running around, it's making me dizzy. I have to look away. Talking too much, talking in circles, relax, we've got all day. And it looks like it's been a while since you released your mind. So sit back, enjoy the fire. Who knows, we will find. And you sit into the fire, and I see the and no matter where the wind may blow, you will always be home. You will always be home. I work all day and I'm home to myself here. Well, it helps to pass the time when there is no one else. And a long day passes slowly as sweat stays on my brow. But I know I will make it through as long as I make myself remember. I sit and I look to the sky, and I see the corn get higher. And no matter where the wind may blow, I will always be home. I will always be home. Yeah. Inch by inch, the corn it will grow until it's cut down to the ground. And each spring this vicious cycle will grand turn around. But I've learned something from this year's crops and conspicuous wisdom, 'cause they refuse to go before living. Sweet taste on my tongue. And you sit and turn to the fire, and I see the corn getting higher, and no matter where the wind may blow, yeah, and we'll always be home. You will always be home. We will always be home. Whew. Anyway. Okay, so first of all, let's just say the herring gulls out there chirping away at the end of that song. I should bring them on tour with us. That was cool. Second of all, it's really, the cold in Maine is different than the cold out in the desert or California. I mean, it is like, I mean, most of y'all know this, but there is like a bitterness to the cold here. The wet, it's the wet that is in the air that really stings the hands. I chose a finger-picky kind of a song to play. That might have been a mistake. Really couldn't feel the fingers afterwards. Damp cold, that's right. That's right. That's right, Joe Allen. The damp cold. Or even when it's not like noticeably damp, the water's in there, you know? And it just, that's the stuff that is really, really bitter. That's what makes the wind really, really sting. It's the wet in there. Okay. Coffee. I mean, at this point, the coffee is going to be cold. Oh, there's a little steam coming out of it. I mean, it ain't hot anymore. I need my gathering mug. The problem with the gathering mug, though, is that really, right, when you got cold fingers, the whole point of the gathering mug is it keeps the coffee hot. And the cup itself is not hot. And I need the warmth of the cup on my hands. Whew. Someone says they're getting snowed on right now. I don't know where you are. I heard a rumor that it might come. Oh. Can you see? There's the sun. Coming right up. Mm-hmm. I think that's the spot right there. Well, good morning. I am very, very surprised that there are so many of you hanging with me this early. It is 6:30. It is 6:30, and I just wanted you all to get to see the best time of the day around here in Maine. It's a pretty special place to wake up. And really, this could be like, I could just be getting old, and this could be, I mean, it feels like an old guy's opinion. But, twere it up to me, all of the shows would be at like, oh, I don't know, sometime between 3 p.m. and like 6 p.m., right? They'd be afternoon shows and evening shows. That is so cool, right? Share music, you hang out, you finish up, you break some bread, you go to sleep early. You get to see the sunrise. That's how it ought to be. I know I'm in the wrong field. Yep. For those of you just joining, tomorrow and for the next week after that, I'm going to be hopping on planes, flying all over this country of ours to do a handful of house concerts, one solo club show before coming back and meeting back up with the bandies, going back out on the road with the bandies. Man, we have some fun band concerts coming up, and man, I am not gonna do well remembering them all. But I know we've got 3 shows in Massachusetts coming up. We've got Plymouth, Massachusetts, at a place called the Spire Center for the Arts. Awesome little theater. We're going to be at the Blue Ocean Music Hall, which is a place that's got a view like this on the North Shore of Massachusetts. One of the coolest spots to play music, just visually. It looks like you're floating on the water when you're there. We're out at a place called the Shea Theater in Western Mass. We're doing a night with Whiskey Treaty Roadshow. Our buddies, some of y'all have seen them opening up for us before and playing with us at the Ramble. Pretty excited about that. We're gonna be in Plymouth, New Hampshire, up in the mountains. That's gonna be awesome at the Flying Monkey. Love that place. We're gonna be in Maine at the Stone Mountain Art Center in Brownfield, way up in the mountains in Maine. Stone Mountain Art Center, definitely one of the coolest experiential venues you may ever get to see. It only holds a couple hundred people. It'll probably sell out, so make sure to get your tickets. But you go and you get fed an amazing meal, and then everybody just hangs out for the night and shares music. It's really special. We're gearing up soon to be in Burlington, Vermont. We're going down a little way south to the Mid-Atlantic. We're going to play in Philadelphia and Eastern Maryland. There's a lot of fun stuff coming up. So I hope that we get to see a lot of you out there. Someone's asking when we're coming back to North Carolina. And I've got an answer for you. The beginning of June, the very, very beginning, the first weekend of June, we've got a handful of shows in North Carolina, and man, we need good people to come and hang with us down there, because they're just finding out about us in North Carolina. So I like that. Okay, I think I got feeling back. Let's do another one. Oh, there's that sun. Come on, guys. I mean, we'll go this way right now. train, don't settle better, knows that he will conquer the world. He looks up at the sun, he smiles because his light shines just as bright. And all the people they go running through his mind, join the chorus of his heart and hearts combined and shout, I've got to see through stormy eyes, as I'm made from wind and I'm cut from skies, starting out free, busy and strong. Yeah, how we sang a boy's song. Yeah. Singing softly to avoid a sing. He stifles voices in his heart that wanna scream. I've got to see through stormy eyes, 'cause I'm made from wind and I'm cut from skies, starting out free, dizzy and strong. I will sing a boy's song. Hey, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. I've got to see the stormy eyes, 'cause I'm made from wind and I'm cut from sky, starting and free, dizzy and strong. I will sing a boy's song. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's worth the pain. It's worth the pain. You know, it's funny, there's been so many magical, I think, moments that we've gotten to share over the last 673 gatherings, right? It's funny, it's like, I mean, sometimes there's a moment like this that you can't help but know that it's just special, right? But it's funny, it's almost like in order to experience those special moments, they happen. Oh God, I can't find my words this morning. I've spent 673 hours, more because a lot of those live shows that we do are multiple hour shows, right? But in those hundreds and hundreds of hours, there are moments that we've shared together that that wouldn't have happened if y'all weren't motivating me to press play on the camera, right? I may have raised my head off the pillow this morning to watch the sunrise a little bit. I may have even wandered downstairs, but I wouldn't have come out in this cold. And man, you know, the cold is stingy and uncomfortable, but along with that discomfort, you get the sounds of those geese, and I get to be out here with you, and I don't know, haven't done a sunrise gathering on the East Coast before. This might be one of my favorites. Anyways, I'm glad y'all are awake and hanging with me. I mean, what would really be cool is if I could motivate to do this every week. Yeah. Although most weekends, right? Most weekend gatherings, I want to take you all live to a show, and on Tuesdays, we have our time slot. It's steady and solid. And for those of you possibly joining us for the very first time, you should know every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, we gather. We gather wherever I am. This Tuesday, I will be in Park City, Utah, at my brother's, and so which will be 5 p.m. out there, which means the game is going to be find a beautiful spot, maybe be able to check out the sun set from a mountain somewhere up in Park City. It might be another cold gathering. I don't know. I do not know. I want to take a second not only to thank you member supporters, but it is. I was just looking yesterday. The getaway sessions. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, we do a 3-day, we do 2 3-day trips over the course of the year. One is the winter gathering, and that is in Fairleigh, Vermont. P.S. By the way, well, it's in Fairleigh, Vermont, at a place called the Lake Maury Resort. A really cool family-run resort on Lake Maury in Fairleigh, Vermont, and we spend 3 days there, and it's pretty magical, and we love those folks that are there. We take over the entire resort when we're there. For those of you that have fond memories and love that place, you should know that we will be once again playing their summer concert series outside on the water this summer. We just booked it, and I want to say that it is. Can you see the ducks? I'm not sure you can. There were. I think they're swimming. I think they're swimming right there. They just might look like dots. Maybe you can't. Can you see the ducks? They're just hanging. Sorry. Where was I? I believe that's July 6th. And by the way, for those of you in Fairport, Rochester area, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag and tell you that yesterday we just figured out that July 8th and 9th we are gonna be back at Iron Smoke for a no repeat weekend with friends hanging out there. But I've gone way off course, because what I wanted to do was thank those of you that have signed up to be at our other 3-day trip. Yeah, the brain really isn't working this early. We call it the Getaway Session. We spend 3 days in Maine, and it's going to be September 17th, 18th, and 19th, I believe. We have a new location for this trip. It's at a place called the Snow Pond Center for the Arts. It is a really special, beautiful, amazing kind of camp in the middle of the mountains and the woods. It's got its own lake. A bunch of y'all that signed up early are all going to be in cabins. I think all of the cabins are sold out at this point, but there are still dorm rooms available. It is going to be. We did it the first 2 years. We did this trip in Ogunquit, Maine, and we had an amazing time. It was awesome, but it felt a little bit squeezy, like we were trying to squeeze it together. We were in a hotel there, and we would jump from venue to venue, and there were some challenges. And not only is this place gonna be just us, and we're gonna have our run of this entire campus, but it'll be a little bit less expensive, more affordable. And for those of you who are saying to yourselves, yeah, I could do 3 days with these guys, I just want to let you know too that, while I just want to let you know that I appreciate that 3-day trips are expensive, and that's a hard thing for everybody to afford to do. I know for most of my adult life, it's not something that I could afford to do. So the way it works with us is you drop us a line. We've got a scholarship program, and you drop us a line. You let us know what you can afford, and we try to make it work. That's it. Because everyone should get to come and hang with us if they can. Okay. That's all I have to say about that. Let's play one more song this morning. And how cool is that song? Raise up your glasses, let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. Do your tongue when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses, let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glance of God's great design. Some say it's the signs of all things come by. raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we have. These moments pass lightly, won't come again. May our lives all burn bright, right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abundance. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink till the end of the day. Let us drink till the work, when the working is through. Let us drink one of me. Let us drink one of you. Let us drink one to those who want with us. Here's to us, and all whom we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around in good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one as if this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Thank you for joining me this morning, y'all. This was special for me. Cold fingers, full heart. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. I'll see you soon.